Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, and knock out a nigga tooth, man. This your boy 503 Line, man. Right back at y'all with another one, man. I apologize. I haven't been, dropping them live streams like I usually do, man. But this right here, man, is the Game Alliance, man. Salute to my boy Fanon. I got the idea from him. He does the Game of Thrones on his channel, so I'm gonna do the Game Alliance on mine. I'm 503 Line. 1/3 of the Houston Hard Hitters. I got my boy Fuller on, and we gonna give y'all a post-fight reaction to Daniel Dubois, aka Triple D, and Anthony Yarde, the beast from the East, the young lion. You know what I'm saying? Fight, man. And I wanna say this, man. Shout out to the whole entire LDBC and the Smoke City Mobcast. Be sure to create your profile on the LDBC website and go to the Play Store and download the LDBC mobile app, man. It's absolutely free, man. But we had another good fight, man. Another great night of boxing to start the weekend off. And I'm not gonna be on too long. I don't know if BFTB is on or not, but we shall see, man. We shall see. Hold on right quick. Hold up. Sorry about that, you guys. But let's get into it, man. Daniel Dubois, um, early round stoppage, man. The homie got the KO early. He came in there, he seeked and he destroyed. Daniel Dubois is gonna be trouble for all these guys at heavyweight. I'm gonna say it again. He's going to be trouble for all these guys at heavyweight. That's your Deontay Wilders, your Anthony Joshua, your Dillian White, Luis Ortiz. I said it, Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be trouble for everybody. But yeah, man, we definitely gonna get into it. Fuller, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. So give me your thoughts on this whole. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Give me your thoughts on this whole Daniel Dubois situation and what you want to see from him next.
It's good. He's earning his stripes as he should. That's the important thing. Now, of course, people are gonna ask for the step up. So, I think like at this point, since I think they're two domestic fighters, the most logical thing to do, if politics don't get in the way, would be for him to fight against Joe Joyce. You know, hopefully politics don't get in the way of that. But yeah, make that fight. Two guys trying to earn their stripes. You gotta fight on your hands. I think he fights them. He fights him, brushes him off, then on to the next one. So I would think that would be the most logical fight to make, seeing that Joe Joyce, he just came off of a W.
Yeah,
Now he's coming off of a W. They can do that sometime in like August or something like that, and it'll be cool. That's plenty
yeah,
of time.
man. I, hey, like I say, man, that's why I love having you on my shit, bro. Cause you come up with some of the most perfect ideas I ever heard.
Yeah,
But man, logically, man, I don't see that happening, bro. Due to the politics in boxing, man, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. But hold it down right quick. I gotta take this call, bro.
okay. Okay, no problem. Yo, what up, what up, what up, room? Just here chilling, some good fights uh happening. I guess you can say it's the start of the weekend now. Um, for those of y'all who don't know, Porter didn't make weight. I think he got to lose 2 pounds in 2 hours, I think.
What?
Um, yeah. But back to the heavyweight stuff, we can talk about that at another time.
Right,
But
right, right, right. We're gonna definitely
yeah,
talk about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. like I said, man, Fula, you come up with some of the perfect ideas, man. Go put your stuff up, baby. You come up with some. Excuse me, that's my daughter in the background. You come up with some good ideas.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, that would just be like something to do. Or you can put him in there with Adam Kolanaki. That too, because I don't think Adam Kolanaki got a dance partner as it stands right now.
Yeah, man. I don't see that neither, man. They saving Koyanaki for Wilder, man. He been moving up the ranks. You know, he fighting on the PBC in Brooklyn, New York native, man. That's a Wilder. They got Wilder name written all over it, man. I I'm gonna be very, very how should I say this? I'm gonna be very, very keen or interested in seeing which way they move Daniel Dubois, man. Yeah, that's for you. I gotta show you something too. Go ahead, bro.
Um, yeah, they got to move him. And I think like guys like, not to take it off topic, but guys like Anthony Yarde, I think he has to want to move, because like I think in a way Anthony Yarde, although the potential is there, the tools are there, everything is there. I think he kind of likes the idea of being like a Instagram boxer in a way, because you do see a lot of tape of him on Instagram, Snapchat, and stuff like that. But he doesn't like really fight often. So hopefully
Yeah.
they can make him hungry, make him want to get in there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. In a way, he kind of is a social media little buzzer, but in a way, I think that they really trying to save this boy for Fury, man.
So?
Yeah, man. I think that he's gonna get a shot at Fury, bro. That's what I see. I don't see him fighting Luis Ortiz. I don't see him fighting Joe Joyce. I damn sure don't see him fighting Deontay Wilder. It's
Yeah.
either gonna be Tyson Fury or Joshua, because him and Tyson Fury are stablemates and they fight on the same network. Both networks they fight on. Well, now they fighting on ESPN and they fighting on BT Sport in London. So with that being said, man, I have to see the route that Daniel Dubois goes, man. He hasn't really called anybody out or said too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he does have some swagger to him. And it's a backside story with him and Anthony Joshua and sparring. I don't know if you heard about that, but it's
Yeah,
rumored that he dropped Joshua in sparring. What's your
yeah.
thoughts on that?
Uh, you know, um, the hey, Spar Wars, what goes on in sparring sometimes doesn't stay in sparring, and if that's the case, then I don't know um I don't know if you know what I mean? Uh I don't know if you know what I mean? If like basically if he's gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like like if they're gonna let him like get in there with him. Because I mean, you know how Eddie Hearn is. You know, Eddie Hearn protects his fighters, especially his prized possession. So with that being said, he ain't gonna I don't think he's gonna really want to let Anthony Joshua dance with him. But even if the options are few for Anthony Joshua, you know, the options are very few, you know. So I don't know, man. If he's gonna let him dance with him, you know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the whole thing.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, you hear me?
Yeah. My bad, bro. I had exited out. My bad. But what you were
Nah,
saying?
nah. I just feel that, like, I don't think that he's gonna let him dance with him. You know, I don't think like Eddie Hearn will let them down with each other because I don't think Eddie, because this is the thing. If Eddie Hearn loses control of those belts,
Mm.
he loses control of like, I want to say he loses control of I want to say like the A side, he loses control of the A side. He loses control of like where the fight's gonna be held at. He loses control over those things. So I don't think he's gonna want to put him in there with someone that can potentially do that to him. You know, that's why the reason for this Big Baby Miller fight. You know, but if Deontay Wilder goes to the zone, he'll have no choice but to put him in there with them because, like, at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn is not running anything at the zone. The zone is a separate entity from Eddie Hearn, and so they're gonna be like, "Nigga, please, he's gonna have to fight him," you know. So I don't know, man. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, man, it's hard to tell right now, man. We will be covering this whole heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? With 10 eyes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We definitely gonna be watching, man. We're gonna have our spidey senses locked in on that heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Tunnel vision. But salute to the chat. I see Stormy B Man, World Breaker, KP from KC. Salute, Scrapbook Boxing. I see you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, man. This fight was a good fight, man. Daniel Dubois sparked this boy out, like they say over there in the UK. And shit, he looked it good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for Daniel Dubois. He got the win. And hopefully, you know, he go to the top, man. I think he the WBO. I forgot what the fuck. It's so many goddamn belts, man. I want to say he the WBO British champion or some bullshit like that. So I see them promoting that WBO very, very hard on this card. I seen it on Anthony Yarde. I know he the WBO Intercontinental lightweight champion.
Yeah.
So like I said, man, either way, he either gonna fight Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, Tyson Fury got the belts. I mean, not Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua got the belts, and Tyson Fury is his stable mate. I want to see Daniel Dubois go all the way to the top, man. But Anthony Yarde got the 5th round stoppage. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like the knockout, man. It was weak to me.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a Anthony Yarde supporter, a fan of Anthony Yarde, man. You know what I'm saying? He promote the Lions real heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got a connection with him, you know, as far as like, and just I like Anthony Yarde's story, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, started out at 19, started late, and you know he had a troubled past. He come from the hood too in England, like Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like Anthony Yarde is a real one. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I'm getting the vibe from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying? I would have to study up on him a little bit more. But Anthony Yarde, man, he got me, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like his swagger, his sauce. You know what I'm saying? But this fight tonight, man, in England, man, I was impressed with Anthony Yarde, man, but I really don't like, man, when referees stop the fight so early, man. Like old boy didn't fall. His gloves didn't touch the canvas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a vicious knockout. It was more technical than anything because he hit him with the right hand and he you know he started doing the little stanky leg move or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the referee, when I say Bro, he stopped that fight so fast, bro. like,
Yeah,
like I
man.
swear, man, like you could have, like, damn, was they did they think he was Anthony Joshua or something? Like, that's
They
how
do
I
that,
feel.
man. They do that, man.
Bro, you gotta go see that shit, bro. You gonna be like, oh, really?
I'm
I'm
gonna look
telling
into that,
you,
man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm matter of fact, I'm about to see if I can find it, man.
Yeah,
Cause,
I'm gonna look into the highlights.
cause that shit was sorry, man. Like,
Yeah,
them, them dudes could have, they could have at least, let them get dropped and then stopped it. Like, y'all just
yeah,
stopped it off of Buzz. Like, he buzzed him. He didn't even knock him out all the way, bro.
yeah. Nah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Trust.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
because
man.
oh shit, one of them ones and fell up in the building. This is what I was waiting on because this is a UK card, man. I'm glad you fell up in the building. Salute to the whole UK, man, and the LDBC UK. You know what I'm talking about? One of the ones. What's up, bro?
Hey, 543, salute, my brother. Salute, man. Did you catch the card, the fights?
Yes, sir, I did. Yes, sir, I did. And that's what we talking about right now. We was just talking about the Anthony Yards, situation in the early stoppage. I was saying how I really didn't like that stoppage. You know what I'm saying? They always doing that over there in the UK. But I understand because, some bad things that happen over there in the UK in the sport of boxing. Some dudes that lost their lives behind this and whatnot over there. So I understand why they doing it, but I still don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts on that, man.
Well, first of all, my brother, I do apologize about on behalf of my country. Apologize about that stoppage, man. I personally thought it was a little bit premature. He should have let the Donny go out on his shield. He didn't. I mean, yeah, he done the stanky leg a little bit, but it wasn't that bad, man. I thought the referee kind of jumped in a little too soon. But in the UK, we're very boxing is a serious sport, man. You don't play boxing. People get hurt. We everybody knows what they sign up for, but people lose their lives in this. And in the UK, health and safety is a big thing over here. You know what I mean? You can barely put a pencil behind your ear because some authority is going to tell you that you might catch a splinter or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the culture over here. But I hear what you're saying, man. I ain't mad at you, man. I did feel the stoppage was a little premature. I mean, Yard would have got him out of there. All it needed was another left hook, and he was on his way down. But yeah, it was a little too soon. But your boy, um, yeah, I mean, Yard did what he was supposed to do. Got him out of there in the fifth round. Me personally, I think Yard. It looked like he was playing with him a little bit. And I feel like he shouldn't have messed around. He should have just got him out of there as soon as possible, because he
Right.
did show. He did show. This one's a difficult read for me. I just done a video explaining this, but it's a difficult read for me because I don't know if he was clowning around and he wasn't boxing to his fullest ability, or because there were some things in it, like he was on the center line a lot. He should have produced angles at certain moments in there, and it's a difficult one to read. The bottom line is this: Anthony Yard needs to step up. We need to see him up against some recognizable names. He's got the European WBO Continental strap right now.
Hey,
Um,
hold on, one of the ones I want to break some news right quick, man. We all know Sean Porter missed weight, man, but it's reported on the Boxing Voice. Maurice Hooker missed weight as well. Breaking news, man. Maurice Hooker from Dallas, Texas, has missed weight as well as Sean Porter. Yeah, man, it's not looking good for the welterweights right now. 147, 140, man. Y'all got to do better. But go ahead, one of the ones.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, they had enough time to prepare for this, man. What's going on? Um, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow when those fights go down. But he's got the WBO Intercontinental European strap now, so that means that he's going to be in the firing line for a title shot. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we need to see. Look. I'm not hating. I like Yard. He looks good. He's very entertaining. He represents us nicely. You know, Lions only. I know you Texas boys. You like the Lions and all of that. He looks good, but we need to see him step up. You know what I mean? He needs to be validated, in my opinion. He needs to be validated before I can say, okay, yeah, this guy is something serious now. You know what I mean? Because I've seen this all too many times. Guys look good against inferior competition. They step up, and then it all goes south. You know, it happened to Lewis Ritson and a whole bunch of other guys. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. Let's see.
Yeah. Salute to one of them ones, man, for coming through. I know it's late over there in the UK. Fool, you want to add anything else to this, my brother? If you there. Okay, Fuller on mute right now.
Yeah,
But
he's probably busy doing something.
yeah. Salute to Fuller anyways, though. But yeah, Anthony Yard, man. Like I say, man, he one of my favorite up and coming fighters, contenders. You know, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? He right there.
Yeah.
So I gotta see him step up in competition. You know what I'm saying? He gotta step up in competition, and I want to see him fight a champion. You know, so we gonna see, man.
Yeah, and the other thing is that me personally, in terms of contenders coming out of the UK, it's Buatsi for me. Buatsi's the one that I kind of push up on the pedestal and say, okay, look out for my guy here. I favor Buatsi over Yard at this point. But as I say, this is a difficult fight for me personally. I don't know about anyone else and how they process boxing, but for me, I couldn't really pick up too much information off of this because to me it looked like he was clowning around and fooling around in there. And you know, unlike Errol Spence, where he had inferior competition by way of a campo, he didn't waste no time. He got him out of there, and he got him out of there so fast that even I was disappointed. I said, "No, man, you should have carried him a little bit." But no. He wasn't messing around. He don't get paid for no overtime, and he got him out
Yeah,
of there.
man. Your boy Leon Williams just said he don't get paid for overtime when he knocked that up when he knocked that middleweight guy. I don't know his name, but that was a good fight too.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, man, I'm gonna be checking that to be honest with you, bro, I'm not mad that BT Sport is on ESPN right now, bro. I'm not mad. That is a good thing, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? I can watch Anthony Yard, bro. Now I can watch Daniel Dubois. I can watch whoever Frank Warren put on the card, man. Boxing is winning at the end of the day. Ain't nobody mad that Fury signed to ESPN. So fucking what, bro? Wilder can sign whoever he want to sign to. He on the fucking tour right now, probably having meetings. I'm pretty sure he had a meeting with the Zone or ESPN or Showtime today, and he gonna shop himself around. Give me your thoughts about that. One of the ones. How you feel about that?
Well, the way I feel about that is that I don't have no loyalty to no promoter, no manager, no network, no any interim managers or anyone that's in the middle of making fights happen. I have no loyalty to none of those guys. Um, the only loyalty I have to people like ESPN, The Zone, and these guys is when they put on the fights that I want to see. That's when I have loyalty at that moment in that very time to them. But I've heard some disrespectful stuff coming from the US about Wilder potentially signing to the Zone and UK fighters and all this and that. Man, the heat is starting to turn up a bit. But all I've got to say is that I don't, as I say, I don't care about none of these guys. The only reason and the only way that I do care about ESPN and so forth is that they put the fights on. So if Deontay Wilder wants to sign to DAZN, and that's good for him because I'm assuming that he's getting good money for it, and it's good for him and his family and his daughter. That's a good thing for him, and I support that. Anyone that's making money in boxing, the right way, I support that. But if people are getting upset because Terence Crawford has signed with Bob Arum again, or Wilder's apparently going to the zone, and Triple G now is even apparently on the zone, and all these other people are going to the zone. Why? It's like you're loyal to hating on the zone, or you're loyal to Al Heyman or whatever. I mean, I always support black people, and Al Heyman, he's someone that inspires me and inspires confidence, because he's a black man that moves behind the scene. He's not all up in the videos like Sean, who is it said?
Suge Knight from Death Row.
Yeah, he's not all up in the videos with chains and bling bling and Lamborghinis and all of that. He's behind the scenes making shit happen. You know what I mean? So he's a role model. So I have loyalty to Al Heyman in that respect. But when it comes to, Showtime and all them guys there, man, you got to do right by your people, man. You know what I mean? You got to support your people. Now, I'm not the best one to talk about politics and that kind of thing, so I don't really get into it. It's not really my lane, but it's all about the fighters at the end of the day. It's all about watching the fights. I don't have no loyalty to the zone and all of that, man, and ESPN. I'm just glad that we've got the BT Sport and ESPN have linked up, so that it brings exposure to you guys over there. You know what I mean? Like, these domestic UK cards, you can actually see it over there, and we can see your cards as well through Al Heyman. Al Heyman signed a deal with ITV4. We can see some of your domestic fights as well. That's what it's all about.
Bro. That's what it's all about, man. We call that networking, man. That's what it's all about, man. You networking with other countries, doing good business, man. You taking care of all the boxing fans all across the world, man. And they should get it to where, you know what I'm saying, instead of fucking. And then another thing, bro, fucking Eddie Hearn is ripping the UK fans off. And shout out to my brother BFTB. He probably got somebody in the graveyard cooking right now. He was the one that said it. You know what I'm saying? We are only paying $10 over here. You know what I'm saying? For the zone. So we getting all those fights for free. Yeah. Basically. And y'all is paying 20 pound pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really winning on the UK at the end of the day, because everybody is paying for pay-per-view. Now, I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen with Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? Because there's rumors that he probably gonna be leaving Matchroom too, if he signed the ESPN. Yeah. So I gotta ask you about that too, man. And let me know how you feel about your boy Triple D, man. Daniel Dynamite, the boy, man. How do you feel about his performance tonight? Because he looked pretty good too. He got hit. He got touched up. He got touched up a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? He got the job done.
Yeah, well, just to comment on your what you were saying earlier, Eddie Hearn is always Eddie Hearn. A lot of people don't like Eddie Hearn over here, and
it's hard to believe, bro.
No. Eddie Hearn has a lot of hate over here. I'm telling you that. I'll tell you that firsthand. And if you don't believe me, watch any of Anthony Joshua's fights where he says, "Can I get a round of applause for Eddie Hearn?" and watch how the crowd responds. And you pick any one of Anthony Joshua's fights, and when before the fight and at the end of the fight where he says, "Can I get a round of applause for Eddie Hearn?" watch how the crowd responds. But with that being said, he does have a very, very loyal fan base. I don't understand it. I don't know where it comes from. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not loyal to Eddie Hearn. I don't care about Eddie Hearn and these guys. I just want to see the good fights. But, Eddie Hearn, with regards to the pay-per-view, it is what it is, man. Pay-per-view's always been it's nothing new. Some of the fights that we have over here in the UK are pay-per-view, and you get some of our fights on free TV. But that goes both ways, like the last Adrian Broner fight, I think you guys paid $75. We got it for free on our TV feed, on our TV4. So I don't think it's Eddie Hearn ripping off the UK public, because at the end of the day, pay-per-view, there's not many fights that are pay-per-view. The last one was Chris Eubank Jr., but the pay-per-view is the equivalent of $25. All right, whereas your pay-per-view over there is nothing less than $50, nothing less than that. So if Eddie Hearn was really trying to rip off the UK public with pay-per-view. I mean, he can't anyway. It's impossible for him to do that. But the one way Eddie Hearn does, rip off the UK fans is by apparently purchasing pre-tickets and hiking the price up and that kind of thing. He's been suspected of doing that for quite some time. So at the end of the day, none of these promoters are saints. You know what I mean? You can pick holes in any one of these guys, man.
Right.
But as for Daniel Dubois, congratulations to him. He got a second round KO. He's not someone that I would recommend because he's another one of these UK bolt upright, lamppost fighting style kind of fighters. He's kind of slow as well, not as slow as Joe Joyce, but I don't know. He kind of slots in somewhere in between the Parkers and the Takams, maybe. But I mean, he's only 10 fights in as well, so it's difficult to really kind of talk about him on that level. His performance, he got the job done. He was responsible. He knocks him out in the second round. Congratulations to him. But he's not someone that I could bring to you guys on a hype thing. And that, what I mean by that is, if we were to have some kind of barbershop banter and used to say, yeah, look at these American prospects that we got, he's not someone that I would say, yeah, well, in terms of UK prospects, we got Boatsy, we got Yarde. Dubois, I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, let's just keep him silent for the meantime. But hey, man, he's picked up a strap himself today. And it's onwards and upwards for him, man. I just hope that he goes far and he proves me wrong in terms of how he looks.
Yeah, like I said, man, Daniel Dubois, he looked it okay. You know what I'm saying? He got hit a little bit, but I think he was just really trying to get that guy up out of there. He didn't respect him. Didn't respect his power. He was walking him down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got right in the blender and banged with him. And he caught him with a left hook he never seen coming. That was like a Smoking Joe left hook. He never seen it. And, it was murder she wrote after that. When I seen how his legs landed, I was like, yeah, he not getting back up. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a little bit more taller than Dubois. A little bit more bigger. That guy, I don't remember his name, but like I said, this is all new to me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing these guys fighting. You know what I'm saying, on ESPN. I never seen UK fighters fighting on ESPN, not that I could remember. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe Fury might have fought on there back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's a good look, man. You got Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford, your boy fighting next month. So ESPN is winning, man. ESPN boxing is on the forefronts, man. They competing with PBC and the DAZN as well. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like we said, the boxing fans are winning, and I just want to see these fights, man. And these guys they getting paid all this money, man. They gotta make weight too. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you have a whole training camp and you don't make weight. I don't understand. Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. I don't understand how y'all miss weight. You know what I'm saying? And you a champion. Y'all want to criticize Tank and AB and point the finger at them. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we gotta be the same way with them. Got to be the same way with Porter and Hooker. Even I know Hooker is a Texas boy, and I support all my Texas fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you miss weight, bro. That's not what's up. You're a champion. You know what I'm saying?
I smell upset. I really smell upset in the air.
What you got?
Who guys?
Yeah. I think Shango I think Shango is going to be with Ugas, and Shango is going to make sure he wins. I smell upset. If I don't get my upset, I'll eat the crow. I'll barbecue the crow, no problem. But that weight incident is kind of like leading up to what I'm thinking right now. So, you know, it remains to be seen what happens.
Okay. Okay, Fool. I feel you, man. My brother Fool is got that. He got that Cubano shit going over there, man. I'm not mad at you. You know, you want to roll with the Cubano brother? You know what I'm saying? Hey, go on ahead and sell that shit, my friend. You might
Well,
run into some ice down the road, but who knows? Go ahead, one of the ones.
um, I done told everyone, yes, especially Oddfella, man. I told everyone I'm rooting for Ugas. He's a Cuban. I root for Ugas. I root for him, but I hope he does get the upset, and it's possible. It's possible, but I don't know. I think I don't
What's
know.
up,
I don't
bro?
know what's.
Hold on, one of the ones. I see my brother fell in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up? I can't stay long, but I'm here. If you still on the set, well, you probably won't be on the set when I get.
Nah, I'm gonna get off at 7, man. I'm gonna get off at 7. I know you probably ain't watched the fight, man. Did you see the fight today?
Nah, I ain't seen nothing because I've been up here since 10 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we was right, man. We both got knockouts from Anthony Yarde and Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying?
What round did Daniel Dubois knock him out? Oh, it was second round. I said
Second
third.
round knockout for Dubois, and you got a fifth round knockout from Yarde. You know what I'm saying?
I said fifth for Yard and third for Cajano. I got one on the money, but you know, it was Cajano. It was a good match for Daniel Dubois. It's a step up fight, and I know everybody want to see him face some hard competition, but you got to look. He's only this what fight number 6.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a step up fight for his 6th fight. So he's going at it the right way. I think he's gonna be if he keeps going the path that he's gonna be a real problem pretty soon. Y'all can't move him too fast like y'all did AJ. Uh, and
Man,
yard that was bum bashing. I'm ready to see you fight somebody for real, man. Now it's time.
Man, when you get out of work, man, whatever you do, I know you probably be, I know how you is. You might be doing something, and just watch the fight whenever you can, bro. It was pretty entertaining, man. I gotta give Frank Warren his checkmate on this one. This was a good card, bro.
Okay.
Just something to watch real quick. You know what I'm saying? As far
Hey,
as
stay ready. Dubois 10. He's 9-10.
Oh,
He's
9 and
actually
10.
9-10.
Okay. That's still he's still in a good spot for the position that he is.
so he got 10 fights now.
Yeah. This is it. Well, yeah. This is his 10th fight. Yeah, his 10th victory. Yeah.
Okay, so he's 10-0.
Yeah.
10-0 with one or two decisions. I know he went to decision with Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, he's got 9 KOs.
Yeah.
He went to decision
Johnson.
with Kevin Johnson.
Hey,
Kevin Johnson.
What's our fella email, bro? I see him in the chat.
Yeah,
I
I
sent.
just added him, and that way he
I can't, bro. You breaking up, bro.
give you his email.
You breaking up.
And,
I can't hear you, bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a bit better.
I said I just added him to the chat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Johnson. I think I remember watching that fight. He was the one that was in the blue shorts. He was doing a little bit of the Philly shell. And I think isn't he from Texas?
I can't remember, but I know he old.
Yeah, he ironically looked kind of okay, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, congratulations to him, man. He's got a WBO strap now, so it puts him in line for maybe a title shot or better competition for sure.
What WBO strap he got?
It's a European.
Yeah, my brother, all fella just fell in the building. What's up? What's up?
And greetings, my Houston hard hitters and Cuban sympathizers alike.
Yes,
Here comes the
sir.
Cuban hater again.
Yes,
Here
sir.
comes the Cuban hater
Nah,
again.
nah, the Cuban realist is right here,
No,
doggy.
fuck all
Yes,
that. The
sir.
Cuban hater.
Right.
You
Game of
see him
life.
again?
Right.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I think one of them ones. I think you gassed up, dog. I think you gassed up tonight.
You've been
Chill on
practicing
that.
that
Pump
one,
the
ain't
brakes.
you? Said,
Hey.
nah, man.
Hey, fella, we already got one rolling with the ship for sure. My boy Fuller said he going with Ugas, man. He's going with Ugas in his own way.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. Because this is actually the same energy. You right, 503. The same energy we gotta have for guys like Porter, guys like Maurice Hooker. You know what I mean? Come the
Right.
champions. They shouldn't be an ounce of nothing off weight. You know what I mean? They should have been made weight well before, you know what I mean, 2 hours before the actual weigh-in, so they know everything's, you know what I mean, all ready to go and everything's copacetic. They don't go up there and embarrass themselves as champions, man. It's totally uncalled for. So
I guarantee you, me, if this was Earl or this gonna be Charlo or Jared Hurd or any one of these other guys, man, it's gonna be so much hate. You're gonna see so many videos and everything, man. We got to keep that same energy. You know what I'm talking about?
Most definitely.
The Tank missed weight. Y'all was all on here making videos, had something to say. AB missed weight. You got something to say. Keep the same energy with Porter and Hooker. And you know, I don't give a fuck you from Texas, man. You gotta do better, bro. What the fuck you doing? You can't do 420?
I know.
Yeah, go ahead, Fuller.
Porter was trying to get in a position to bully the hell out of him. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he rehydrates like 15 or 20 pounds more. I would not be surprised.
You saying Ugas gonna bully Porter, bro?
No. Porter was trying to get ready to bully Ugas.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee you he's gonna come in at least 15 or 20 pounds heavier. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, he was saying something about some power. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching his interviews. So I think he's trying to knock this boy out, man. I think that Cuban going night, man. I'm just gonna be real. Go ahead, one of the ones.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think Porter, he's rough and ready, prison style. You know, I think he's just gonna overwhelm Ugas. But I want him to pull off the upset, man. This is disrespectful. As you say, how can you? It wasn't like this fight got announced last week. You had all this time to make weight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like Sean Porter anyway. So why
you don't like Sean Porter? Hold on. Why you don't like Sean Porter?
I'm not talking like personally. I mean, just his style.
You don't like his style? Yeah,
I don't like his style. And then on top of that, Sean Porter knows that his time is limited with that belt. He knows his time is limited with that belt. Ugas is not the one who's going to punch him out of that belt. But the moment he steps up against Crawford, Spence, I'd even say Furman at this stage, even Jaron Ennis, he knows his time is limited, man. That's why I say I don't like Porter, but I don't trust Ugas to get the job done, but I'm rooting for him. I hope he can, because, you know, it's like, you know, but, you know, I know they've got problems in their camp with, you know, apparently he was going to part ways with his dad or something.
False.
As a trainer.
Nah, that's not true. It's not
Well,
true.
there was some sort of problems or something. I think I heard someone.
It was a rumor being spread around the community, you know what I'm saying, and boxing people, you know what I'm saying, that he broke up with his father and they wasn't together no more. I hear you in the back off, fella. You breaking down with Widow. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Salute to my brother off, fella, man. But yeah, man. This motherfucker Sean Porter, man. I'm disappointed in you, man, because I'm riding with you, bro. I really feel like out of all these guys right now, Porter probably be the toughest fight for Earl and Terrence Crawford. Just to be 100% honest with you, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a 60-40 fight in my opinion. Either way, with Spence or Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So I'm disappointed in Sean Porter right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You was in line next probably to fight Earl. Either you or Pacquiao. It's really we are really waiting on bitch ass Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna fight Pacquiao again or not? We don't know. But I hope he don't come back. So maybe that can be, you know, it could be Earl versus Pacquiao. But I don't know, man. Like I say, man, we got tomorrow night, man. That's really what I'm waiting on. I want to see what's gonna happen tomorrow with Ugas, man. A lot of people are believing in this kid. So we gonna see, man. What you got, fella?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. One of the ones. Oh, I feel it probably rolling up. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I like Fuller's assessment in terms of Porter probably trying to, you know, he wanted to assure that he gets the job done because, you know how the Cubans are. So he just wanted to assure that he gets the job done. So, as I say, it wouldn't surprise me if he blows up, if he rehydrates to something ridiculous on the night. But you know, I don't want to put across the idea that Sean Porter's a bum. Like he's not a bum. I just don't like him.
Nah, man. I know you see, man. I could tell, bro. You one of them guys that like the sweet signs, man. You got Sweet Pea as your profile picture, bro. So I know what type of style you like, man. Salute to Kevin Stenhouse. Lauren Williams say Hooker came back to the scale, still over 140.25. Has an outright. Salute to Lawrence Williams, man, for breaking the news, man. Lawrence always come through in the clutch, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Lawrence Williams for that, man. Yeah, man. Maurice Hooker, man, you tripping out here, bro. You got to get it together, Big Holmes. You got to get it together. You can't make 140 no more, man. You gotta come up there with the young lions. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta go ahead and put your big boy boots on.
He already real thin.
Like Stormzy say, pick up your boots. You gotta pick up your boots. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick up your boots, my boy. Yeah, and it's smoke out here for you, like one of the ones say, man. Jerron Ennis, man, boots. You gotta pick up your boots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I want to talk about boots, man, because he came out with this little tweet.
Yep.
Going at Earl Spence, man.
Yep.
Give me your thoughts on it, fella, because I see you saying something in the background. What you got on it?
Yeah, man. I actually one of them was kind of alluded to it earlier. I wanted to get into it, but it's good that you brought it up because that was some poignant words for or indirect, like an indirect sideways tweet at Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Because real talk, strap season don't have it ain't forever. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It was kind of a little sideways diss saying, yo, I'm about those eras and not no seasons, you in the dig. So he don't expect pretty much what he's telling Spence is that he don't expect him to have the belt for too much longer. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean Spence is moving up, or it doesn't mean that he thinks Spence is gonna lose to another opponent or to himself. You know what I mean? So I mean, I like what I'm hearing from Boots. That's what we need to be hearing. I think he's ready to take that step up to the top 10.
Thank you.
Face a top 10 guy in the welterweight division. Don't have to be any of the belt holders yet, but definitely a top 10 opponent. You know what I mean?
That's right. What I'm talking about.
And like my boy say, I feel that. How you feel about it? One of them ones.
Man. Odd fella's talking sense. He's talking sense for a change, man. You
always.
Yeah, salute.
I agree 100%. I mean, I mentioned this a couple weeks ago and I got shot down. I'm thinking, the fuck are you lot talking about? Jaron Ennis is good to go right now.
So what did you get shot down for exactly, bro? Speak on it.
I was saying that Jaron Ennis, I want to see him in there with some B-level fighters like Pacquiao, Broner, one of them guys. And I would even go as far as to say he can take Porter right now. And they would say, no, you can't say that, bro, man. You can't say that, man. He ain't even in the scene right now. You know, we're going to have to leave him on the shelf. I'm thinking, the fuck are you lot talking about? No, fuck all that. He's 22 fights in. He's got 20 to 21 knockouts.
I'm looking him up on BoxRec. 22-0, 20 knockouts, man. The kid 5'10", he got a 7'4" reach. You know what I'm saying? He's 21 years old, man. This boy got written all over him.
What I was suggesting is put him in there with Broner or Pacquiao first, and then put him in there with Porter.
I understand what you're saying, but as far as Pacquiao, nah, man. Pacquiao, nah, that's Earl, man. That's Cowboy Stadium, bro. That's next. I gotta disagree with you on that, man. You
want Errol to get that. You want Errol to take him out.
he the champion. He deserves. I'm gonna tell you the perfect fight for Jaron Ennis to take next, man. Jaron Ennis should fight Danny Garcia.
Yeah, that's another nice matchup. Yep.
I think that's a little too heavy for him right now. No, like not to say that he can't lift.
The ones just said a B-level fighter. Is Danny Garcia not a B-level fighter?
To me, he's a B level. He's a B plus fighter to me. You know what I mean? He is a B fighter, but he's an upper echelon B.
Domestic rival, bro.
I don't give a fuck if he's got a B on his name.
One more little, you know what I mean? Upper echelon opponent, like a B minus opponent before you get in there with them big boys, man.
Man,
Boots needs to get them boots wet first. You know what I mean? He needs to get them boots wet first. He needs a retread tire. You know what I mean? Like a Robert Guerrero first, a proven guy that's, you know what I mean? He's gonna do the rounds. Just someone like that. He needs a John Molina Jr. You know what I mean? A motherfucker like that, you know what I mean? That can give him some round to, you know what I mean? Put a nice showcase on, but at least give him some rounds, because look at the dude's knockout ratio was high, man. You know what I mean? He needs to learn on the job. He needs to learn something before he gets in there with the Danny Garcias of the world and whatnot. Even putting him in there with one of these up and coming my boy Castillo just signed a promotional contract with Lee Baxter Promotions out of Toronto. Spanish cat out of Carmen, who
you breaking up breaking up, man.
Breaking up. So you know what it is, man. Just he needs a little C to the B minus. Oh shit. I'm still breaking up. R2D2
a little bit. But what I'm getting from all this, man, is you
on to the next.
Is you pillow talking, fool. Nah, man. No, bro. No. Danny Garcia is the perfect fight for this kid. If you fight a Danny Garcia, a Adrian Broner, you gotta fight a B-level fighter, bro, with a name. That's the only way you're gonna get next to Earl, because you not who is Jaron Ennis really in the boxing in a casual boxing fan. They don't know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Let him get a showcase fight against a reach, ready to get in there and mix it up with a belt holder. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he's ready to defeat and beat a belt holder. He still needs some seasoning before we put him on the plate, man.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all can't build these dudes up, man, and then say, oh man, he can beat Earl. He ready to fight Earl. And then when you put him in there with a fighter right below Earl, y'all don't want him to fight him. Which one is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Anthony Yarde, bro. Same exact thing, man.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, I hear what Oddfellas saying, but I've gone what Oddfellas saying. I've gone past that stage. For me and Ennis, I've gone
I
past
hear
that
that.
stage.
I hear that.
Put him in there with Garcia.
And I'm not necessarily I disagree, but at the same time, if that was to happen, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. You know what I mean? Because I think Boots can do it. You know what I mean? I just like us to pump the brakes a little bit and let them, you know what I mean, get some more quality experience
All
in
right,
there.
fuck it. Put him in there with McDonough. Fuck it. McDonough. One coming back at 147.
Yeah. He's supposed to be coming back at 147. Put his ass up in
Put him in
there
there
with
with
Barco.
McDonough. Put him in there with McDonough. Fuck it. If you
I
How old
agree.
is McDonough now? How old
I
is
don't
he?
give a damn. 35, whatever. 38, it don't matter. Put his ass up in there with that Argentinian beef.
Put him in there with McDonough. Fuck it. Let's see what he do with a comeback McDonough.
I mean
God damn, man.
I mean, the point is, I don't want to see him in there again with some unknown guy with a record of 25 wins and 5 losses. Man, fuck all that. I want to see him in there with someone I recognize now.
Okay, they say his. Hold on, man. Let me go back to this shit because I'm getting sick of this shit, man. I really am. I really am, and I understand Ray Serrano. That was supposed to be his step-up fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This guy got 24 wins, 5 losses. And the fight before that was for the vacant the World Boxing Council of the United States silver. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. If he in the lines with the WBC, then that means he gunning out the Sean Porter. Cause he fought Alvarez, he was 18-0. That was a knockout too. You know what I'm saying? This boy been on the knockout streak, man. He been on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and
9.
that WBC is the most prestigious strap as well.
A 9-fight knockout streak,
Stop!
man.
It ain't no most ain't none of these straps prestigious anymore, man. I'm saying, bro. I don't give a fuck. WBC ain't prestigious when they doing the fuckery and the fuck shit they've been doing in the last couple of years, bro. With franchising a fighter, dog. What the fuck's going on with that? Y'all hear about that? Franchising Canelo?
Yeah. I heard about that.
Come on, man.
Man, they kissing Canelo ass, man, for that fuck up when he dropped the belt last time, fucking with Triple G.
I mean, hey, I hear what you're saying, and fuck all of these belts, but it is what it is. We got to deal with what we've got. You understand? If I had my way, I'd say get rid of all of these belts and produce some sort of a league structure. But in the context of what we got, the WBC is the most prestigious strap. You know what I mean? I'm not in love with the WBC or none of these guys. Like I'm not in love with none of these promoters, managers, TV networks. Fuck all of them. I just want to see the fights I want to see. But
is it one of them ones? Because ESPN is now promoting the lineal champion. I see posters from ESPN talking about Tyson Fury, the lineal champion.
Already?
Already.
Well, you know, look, ESPN, HBO have got a history of doing fuckeries. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm telling you, I'm not loyal to none of these guys. If they put the TV, if they put the fight on the network where I can watch it, that's good enough for me. I can't control what these guys are going to do. I don't put no stock in none of these guys. I mean, they're promoting Tyson Fury now. They're probably going to do a Lomachenko with him. You know, they're going to put him on there because Lomachenko's what, 30 now? He's on his way out, probably. And they need another savior. You know what I mean? So that's probably Tyson Fury. It is what it is, man. You know how the game goes. It ain't nothing new. But, you know, until we can come up with our own shit where we can compete and eventually flush these people out, we just got to deal with what we got. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. Tyson Fury is the new Great White Hope, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's the game of lying. He the new Great White Hope, man. He survived, you know, that big black nigga in Alabama. And that's just what it is.
He did survive.
You know what I'm saying? The Gypsy King survived the big black nigga from Alabama, aka Bronze Bomber, aka Bomb Squad. He survived. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of way, man. You know, So he's the new hope. He is the poster boy for Great White Hope right now. For boxing.
Yeah, because Triple G's on his way out now. He's like 36. Lomachenko's probably on his way out now. You know what I mean? Other than Canelo's not, he's white, but he's not white. So, Tyson Fury is the next best thing. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. And
I'm gonna say this, bro. It's as far as poster boys, you got Canelo, then you got Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but he's Mexican though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He the Mexican poster boy, bro. He bring in a whole nother diverse. You know what I'm saying? All these Mexican dudes want to be like Canelo. All these Mexican fighters, the Mikey Garcias and you know what I'm saying, the Teofimos and all these Latin based fighters want to be Canelo, man. He that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got the most money out of everybody, AJ included. He got the biggest deal at the DAZN. And that's what you got to remember. This motherfucker,
hey,
he making.
Y'all ever look at their net worth?
Huh?
Y'all ever look at some of these boxers' net worths? Because I was playing accountant today. and I was kind of shocked at what I saw in the heavyweight division.
Go ahead.
In the dig, and it's shameful. It's damn near shameful what I saw. You know what I mean? And out of the top 5, we all have a consensus top 5. You know what I mean? Pretty much. But let me tell you, or let me say the top 4. Out of the top 4, Deontay Wilder has the lowest net worth.
So what's the order?
AJ, Tyson Fury, Luis Ortiz, and Deontay Wilder.
Ortiz.
Oh, I had to check on Ortiz. Smoke for Cali. Anytime I buck into him on one of these live streams, you know what I mean? I got some smoke for that nigga. You know what I mean? Because
I'm gonna send him a link.
Well, how much is Ortiz worth?
Ortiz is worth, I believe, I believe it was a net worth of $20 million.
20 million? What the fuck did he get that for?
$20 million, and Wilder's estimated at 18 million.
What's the citation?
That shit can't be right, bro.
What's the citation? What's the
I checked 2 sources, my nigga. 2 sources. Now they might not be totally accurate, but 2 sources have the same thing. I'm not talking no Louis D. Ortiz, a millionaire real estate agent. It said Louis Ortiz, the boxer, been making 6-digit figures for at least, you know what I mean, 15 to 20 fights now.
Hey man, you're gonna have to put them articles in there so I can see it, man, because I don't know what fight he's been making that type of money from.
I don't know.
That don't sound right at all. That don't sound right at all. I don't know how Luis Ortiz. He must. I don't know. He might have some money outside of boxing or something. I don't know, because I don't see where he's got that money from in boxing, other than the Wilder fight.
I'm shocked myself to see him up that high as well. Two different sources was like,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
y'all can Google it yourself. Google fucking Luis Ortiz net worth, and you'll see what pops up.
Yeah.
From a man that, you know what I mean, that's net worth $20 million. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Didn't he get like 400,000 for the Wilder fight or something? Oh no, not the Wilder fight.
He did. He got 500,000 for the Wilder fight. He got 325,000 to fight I believe Kaufman.
So it don't make sense then, because Wilder is his biggest fight on his resume. So where's that 20 million come from? That don't make sense.
This motherfucker ain't never fought on pay-per-view. That's crazy.
Exactly. So it
is. So is it getting money off the back end or what? Or that's what I'm saying. Is it over a span of like 20 fights? Because you got to remember he was way back on the Golden Boy in Matchroom. He's been around the block. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody was looking at his purses from back those times. You know what I mean?
Who was number one? Anthony Joshua.
When he was fighting guys like Latif Coyote on HBO, ain't nobody was cared about how much he was making.
Who was number one?
Who knows?
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, AJ the number one heavyweight.
So what's AJ making? What's his net worth?
Though they estimated his net worth to be 50 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, even that's kind of high for AJ. I mean, that don't sound right either, man. 50, I don't know. I mean, we don't know what type of investments they got outside of boxing, whether they hit the lottery or what, but that sounds kind of high.
AJ does have numerous sponsors that probably
that's
probably pay him more than his actual purse.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he has multiple sponsors because he's a walking billboard, man. That's what I can't stand about AJ. Every time you want to see AJ in a good suit, you know what I mean, coming to the press conference, and this motherfucker got just ads all over his shit. You know what I mean? Like come on, dog. He's straight a corporate image. You know what I mean? So that's where his money is coming from.
Man. I would do the same thing.
I'd alluded to that in the interview. He said that's why I have to act accordingly. I didn't push in big baby like that because it's frowned upon that type of shit. You know, dig. So
I know he's getting a lot of money from that American brand. You know, the H. What's it called? The H.
Under Armour.
Under Armour. Yeah, he's getting a lot of money from that. He's got his own promotional company as well. So yeah, he's making his money, I guess.
Yeah, I think these guys are well off though, man. All these guys
yeah, look, even Lara's a millionaire. Lara, he's got money as well.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. All these fighters, man. Most of these guys is well off, man. It's the lower tier guys, man. That we're not talking about. That's not, you know what I'm saying. But if you know Anthony Joshua, Fury, Wilder, you know all these Al Heyman guys is well off, man. Al take care of all his fighters, man. That's why they with him. You know what I'm saying. That's why all these guys left Golden Boy. You know, because the Golden Boy had the biggest stable in boxing at one point. You know what I'm saying. So, you know, DBC doing their thing, man. But I gotta get our fellow opinion on the fight tonight. Did you watch the Daniel Dubois, Anthony Yarde?
Now that I didn't get to see it, I gotta wait till somebody uploads it to YouTube because the problem with the ESPN Plus app is that it's not available in Canada. You know, dig. So
yeah, you need to get a VPN.
Yeah, I got to get like that. Yeah, the VPN switch type of thing. So American IP address or something like that in order to watch it. But at the same time, it's too much of a hassle to do that sometimes. So it's like, fuck ESPN. You know what I mean? So
yeah, y'all don't get ESPN out there in Canada?
Huh?
Y'all don't get ESPN?
No, we don't get ESPN. We are equivalent to it, which is ESPN owns the Canadian version of ESPN. It's called TSN. But TSN doesn't show the same program, like all the same programming that ESPN does. You know, dig? Like so sometimes they'll buy the fight. Sometimes they'll get ESPN fights like TSN carried the Jeff Horn Terrence Crawford fight. You know, that was just on.
So you got to watch that one.
Yeah, I got to watch that. But
okay, so will y'all be getting the next Terrence Crawford fight, or you don't know? The Khan and Crawford, will you be able to watch that?
It depends if TSN carries it. If they buy it, if there's enough, if they feel there's enough interest for people to watch, they'll probably carry it. They'll probably pick it up. But I've been noticing they've been picking up a lot of Showtime fights because that's another
network Canada doesn't get is Showtime.
Yeah,
Regardless,
you can probably fake Al Heyman for that.
well,
But so in Canada, apart from domestic fights in Canada, is it kind of hit and miss in terms of watching US fights? And I mean, you must. I bet it's probably easier to get British
bro,
fights than.
it's hit and miss trying to get even domestic fights, especially in the province in Ontario. It's more UFC influenced. Quebec,
Okay, yeah, that makes
Quebec
sense.
is a major combat province. So there's a lot of the French version of TSN called RDS. They show a lot of French boxing or Quebec boxing, Quebec MMA and whatnot. So yeah, they got a major fight scene. As far as Ontario, it's still it's still developing. I mean, some great boxers that came out of Ontario. You know what I mean? One being Lennox Lewis, was raised in Kitchener, Ontario. You know what I mean? Picked up the craft. I know he was born in West Ham. He definitely picked up the craft in Kitchener, Ontario.
Lennox Lewis don't know where he's from, man. 1 minute he's Jamaican, 1 minute he's Canadian, then the next minute he's British. It's like, make up your mind, man. What are you saying? Then the next minute he's fucking American. Yeah.
But
He did learn his craft in Canada, that's for sure.
yeah, with that being said, he learned his craft in Canada, and he actually won a gold medal for Canada. So I mean, Ontario does have its history in boxing, but as far as like the broadcasting of it, I mean, it's horrible. I'm supposed to
Sam
be going
Langford's
to.
Canadian as well.
I'm supposed to be going to. Say what?
Sam Langford's Canadian as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the people. There's a misconception that people think he's from Boston, but he is actually, he's a Canadian. He can't come from Nova Scotia in a dig. So,
well, his
yeah,
nickname was the Boston Tar Baby.
Yeah, that's after he relocated. A lot of the African Canadian boxers from the Maritimes relocated to the East Coast where there was better work, and more of a boxing system.
Yeah, I mean, Boston is quite high up. It's kind of close to Canada as well. It's like the northeastern part of the United States. So
yeah, correct. It's only about, I would say, 5 to 6 hours away from the Canadian border from Boston.
yeah, that's crazy, man. But I guess it is what it is. A lot of the your people over there, they place the value on UFC, I would imagine, and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I've got family in Canada, in Toronto.
It's predominantly the country's predominantly white. You know what I mean? In the urban areas, that's where you see a mosaic of all different cultures. You know what I mean? It's very multicultural when you're in the urban areas, but the country on the whole, you know what I mean, in those rural pockets, it's predominantly white. So when you have a sport like UFC, that's, you know what I mean, that has predominantly white champions, you know what I mean, that are stars somewhat, they gravitate more to that, you know what I mean. So even hockey's still it's a major sport in Canada as well. And hockey has a fight culture in it as well, you know what I mean. So Canada definitely has an appetite for fighting, for combat sports on the whole, whether it's through hockey fighting, whether it's through MMA. But yeah, boxing definitely is on the come up. I'm definitely seeing more boxing telecasts or being broadcasted, being picked up by TSN. So hopefully it continues on that route.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we get some more good boxers out of Canada, man, as well. You know, salute to Lennox Lewis, one of my favorite fighters.
We got a
You
good
know, he don't.
welterweight that I've
Yeah.
been pushing. He was number one for the WBO, but then I was actually talking to him on Instagram, and I said, yeah, Bob Arum probably gave him a bag or something to the to the WBO, because all of a sudden you dropped to number 7, and Aegis, the Mean Machine, is now number 1. Number 1 ranked in the WBO. So he's like, yeah, it's probably that bag, you know what I mean? So, but I feel Castillo Clayton has some, you know what I mean? He has some good attributes, some good qualities that could give any of these top welterweights some serious problems. It's just a matter of him getting some, you know what I mean, getting active and getting some more fights. He is 31 years old already, but that's why they're trying to fast track him. He's 15-0 with 12 knockouts. He was a Canadian Olympian. He didn't medal, but he does have an extensive amateur record and a fan pleasing style. So yeah, be on the lookout for Castillo Clayton, Nova Scotia's own. He's fighting out of Toronto now.
Okay, what weight class though?
147.
What's weight?
147. He was originally like that's what I'm saying. He was originally ranked number 1 and about to be Bud's mandatory. You know, dig? If he would got the eliminator or got, you know what I mean? But he was recently just dropped to number 7 and replaced by Aegis, who's a top ranked fighter. You know what I mean? So
so that's who they finna let Bud fight next then.
Yep, he's definitely on the pipeline. Definitely Aegis, the Mean Machine for Bud, and that's easy work for him as well.
Okay, breaking news, man. Damn, I feel bad for the Canadian homie, man. I knew you was gonna be rooting for that one, rooting for your boy on that one against the Bud, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna just be real with you, man. I think the Bud man was gonna, do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Whoever Bud fight next, man. If your name ain't Earl Spence, he gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. That Canadian boy might would have did something to him.
Yeah, time will tell. I just want to see him active and there with some other credible welterweights out there. Like I said, the welterweight division is deep. I was never one of those guys to say there's no fights out there for these other for these welterweights and whatnot. I mean, I want to see some of these guys mix it up. Carmelo Huraga out of Spain, he looks like he's gonna be. He's a problem. Sharon Boots Anderson into the mix. Yeah, even
yeah, and you want him to take a soft touch before he can fight Danny. Don't forget that. A boot sympathizer.
Put him in there with Figueroa.
A boot sympathizer, like I said,
put
man.
him in there with the undefeated Figueroa.
My nigga, you can't gun for the top for the king of the jungle, and you don't want to go head to head with a hyena. I'm just a game of lions, baby. If you gunning for the lion, shit, you at least better be able to take down this young hyena. Shit,
we'll give Julius and Dongo. You know what I mean, 50 stats.
Man, come on, bro. He gonna stop. He gonna whoop on that. He gonna knock him down, go out in the second round, bro.
Ndongo's a freak person that managed to escape through the cracks. He's a domestic level Namibian fighter who happened to have knocked out Trojanowski. And in Ndongo's fairness, he did genuinely beat Ricky Burns. Made him look.
Hey, one of them.
Yo.
You cutting out 503.
You want Boots to fight Raw Soccer next?
No, I want Boots. I want him to fight Danny Garcia next. I think that is an excellent matchup for him. That's who I want him to specifically, man. Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia in Brooklyn, man. I'm telling you, that thing gonna go so crazy. Oh, you could do it in Philly. Make it a hometown thing.
Yeah, not Brooklyn. He needs to do it in Philly to get his people behind him. You know what I mean? Main event, put some decent undercards on there, and get it popping in Philly, man. But then again, Danny Garcia would be the A side, so he would be dictating a lot of that, I guess. But because that will put him on the map. If he gets through Danny Garcia, that will definitely put him on the map.
Ooh, I forgot about that, man. That's a Philly fight, man. They got to do something special for that.
Yep. Ennis. I'm a what did you say, Oddfella? What was it? Yeah, I'm an Ennis sympathizer. I'm a Jerron Ennis sympathizer.
Hey.
Yeah.
We just it's a little bit more seasoning. Go a long way.
Still sharp and still.
Facts.
Yeah. That's in training.
No, and in fighting too, man. All experience counts. Training gets you so far. There ain't nothing like going through the real shit. There's no substitute for a real fight.
Well,
yeah. Hold it down, bro.
Did you see the weigh-ins for the PBC card?
Nah. The Sean Porter.
Do you know any of the weights for? Yeah, I know Sean Porter came in off weight. I'm not sure if he is weighed back in and got to 147. But I was more interested in what how Mansour and how Effie Ajagba looked.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, if you got those numbers, if you got to see what they look like, any details on that?
I was busy watching the UK fight, so I definitely didn't see the weigh-ins, but I've got no information at all on Effie Ajagba and Mansour.
Now, speaking of which, now you said you was watching the UK fights. Now, I didn't get to see them. Can you give me a quick recap of firstly the Razvan Gajanu and Danny Dubois? How did Dubois look? And then secondly, the Anthony Yarde against the American, I believe his name is Travis Reeves. How did
Travis Reeves? Yeah.
Yeah. How did Anthony Yarde end up looking, and what's next for him?
Dubois got Kajanu out of there in the second round. He did what he was supposed to do. This was a step-up fight for Dubois. Kajanu's been in there with Luis Ortiz, who also got him out of there in the second round, and he went 12 rounds with Joseph Parker. So on that basis, this was considered a step-up fight for Daniel Dubois. He's now 10-0 with 9 knockouts. How did he look? Well, he was pretty much dictating the whole fight. He was popping the jab out there, touching him up, went to the body a little bit. He took a few shots himself. Dubois took a few shots himself. Me personally, I'm not impressed with Dubois. He's not someone that I would recommend as an up and coming talent. That may largely be based on the fact that he's got this lamppost fighting style, this UK bolt upright lamppost fighting style that I really just I don't like the look of it on the eye. Yeah, go for it.
Quick question now. You say you don't view Danny Dubois as a prospect, so to speak. Now, do you have Gorman beating him at the end of the year then?
Okay, with this fight, that's a question mark. Daniel Dubois for me is a complete question mark. This fight was difficult to. He's at a stage now where I can't really give you a confident opinion or answer as to where he is because of of his competition, and he's only 10 fights in. I don't know. I honestly don't know where he is. I think what he needs to do is take a few more kind of this level competition. You know, these guys that are like 25-6 and maybe 30-7 losses. You know, them kind of opponents there, and bring him on slowly like that because. But with that being said, I think it doesn't matter what path Daniel Dubois goes down, he's never gonna make the A League. I just don't see him ever making the A League. He might be able to get up there with Takam and Parker and those guys, but I don't see him. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. My judgment is a little bit compromised. Well, how you feel? How you feel?
Yo, bro, I feel the same way, man. I was always kind of on the fence with Danny Dubois. I think he's like uh I wouldn't say stiff, but I don't know if I just don't like his IQ or what, man. He just seems just a little slow to me, like
It's his
mentally.
bolt upright UK lamppost fighting style. Joe Joyce, Frank Bruno, Anthony Joshua. That's what you're actually referring to.
He's kind of
They look
luggage,
kind
like
of
he's
stiff.
like a ogre, kind of luggish, but he has hands. He has some decent hand speed. He knows how to throw combinations and places punches somewhat well. He still needs to work on his creativity, I believe, but I just don't. I just feel like when he gets in there with a truly craftsman type fighter, that he can be easily outboxed and knocked out. I'm not a believer in Dubois, man. He's definitely a prototypical what you call a lamppost UK fighter.
Yeah, I agree with you, and that's how I feel about Dubois. But I want him to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, and I wish him nothing but the best. But I don't at this stage. I don't see it. I don't. I don't. He is what it is, man. He is what it is. He's just another UK fighter who stands upright, no head movement, and it's getting a little bit. It's getting a little bit embarrassing, but it is what it is, man. Salute to Daniel
Hey,
Dubois. He got the W.
he's on the front page of ESPN boxing, man. In the US right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the highlights and put them on Instagram, bro.
They ain't showcased to no American heavyweights, but Dubois in there. I mean, so
As for Anthony Yarde,
yes.
Okay.
How did he look?
Well, Anthony Yarde, he was controlling the fight, the whole fight. He did take a few shots himself. He landed a nice triple uppercut in the fourth round. On the inside, they were kind of clinching, and he got 3 uppercuts in there, and you could see Travis Reeves' head roll back. He looked nice, but there's definitely room for improvement. He took a few unnecessary shots himself. I wanted to see him use angles and get off the center line a lot more. But as I was mentioning to 503, it was a difficult fight to read because Travis Reeves, who, by the way, Travis Reeves turned pro at the age of 32. He's now 38. And he's been in there. I think he's got 17 fights, and I'm not sure how many losses. I'm sure 503 would be able to tell me. But Yard looked good, but there was definitely room for improvement. But at the same time, I don't know whether that was down to the fact that he was kind of horsing around, playing around a little bit. I felt like he should have got Reeves out of there by the second round. But I'm not sure if he was kind of just playing around and carrying him to the fifth. He definitely got a UK stoppage. It was a UK stoppage, man. Don't get me wrong. When I was going to say Dubois, when what's his name, Yard hit him, he was going down, he was going down, but the referee
Yeah.
he should have the referee should have let him fall in his shield. You know what I mean? It was definitely a UK stoppage. I weren't too happy about that. But you know,
Black.
at the end of the day, if you know he's getting knocked out, there's no point actually seeing him get knocked out, I guess. But he did well. But the other thing I'll say about Yard is congratulations to him, but you've done this against Travis Reeves. You know what I mean? We need to. He looks good on Instagram. He looks good in the Peacock Gym in East London in Bethnal Green, and you
Yes,
know
he does.
he's got a nice little war chant and all of that, and he's ticking all the
Yes.
boxes. But we need to
What are you
see
doing?
him. We need to see him do this against, you know, a better competition.
Indeed. Indeed, we do. So is he ready for that Kovalev work?
Put him
Yep.
in there. Put him
Yep.
in there.
He ready.
I'm sick and tired of him fighting these no-named, you know, half decent fighters. If you can't take Kovalev right, this version of Kovalev right now, it's a wrap, because this is the type of person you need to get through. He has to get through someone like Kovalev, especially this version of Kovalev. If he can't get through this version of Kovalev, then he might as well just retire. You
If
know what I mean?
you're Eddie
Retire on
the
a high.
if you're Eddie the Germ Hearn, are you throwing a bag at Kovalev so you can go ahead and fight Joshua Buatsi? In other words, do you think Joshua Buatsi is at the level to defeat any of these current title holders, i.e., the lowest hanging fruit, Kovalev?
Well, that's a good question, and I've kind of got a double answer to that. But the one answer is yes, simple answer. And then on the other hand, I would say, well, Buatsi's only 10 fights in, he's less experienced, so I'm not too sure about putting him in there with Kovalev so quickly. And in his last fight, he got the Donny out of there within the first, I think it was like the first round. You know what I mean? And he did what he was supposed to do, but you didn't see much from him in that. So, as I say, it's a dual answer, yes, but at the same time, he's only 10 fights in, so maybe he can take a few more fights before the Kovalev fight. But Yard has had enough time. He's had enough time. He's done a lot of pissing around. He needs to just get in there now.
True. Yeah, I'm definitely in agreement with that. More so with Yard than Jerron Boots Ennis, so to speak. I still want Yard to get in there, even with some some domestic level fights. Like if not Buatsi, at least throw Callum Johnson at him. You know what I mean? See what he does with Callum Johnson. I think Callum Johnson has a fight coming up against. Isn't he on the undercard tomorrow?
Yeah, Callum Johnson. Yeah, he is on the undercard. I'll find out who he's fighting. I've forgotten who
I think he's fighting Shawnee Monahan. I believe he's fighting Shawnee Monahan out of Long Island. And Shawnee Monahan, I believe he's lost twice. Got that work from Sir Marcus Brown, I believe.
Sean Monaghan. Monaghan. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
Monahan,
right.
yeah.
Yep. That's on the what do you call it? The New York fight card. Yeah, the Zone, Sky Sports. I had to look up my own video there, but yeah, I agree with you. Callum Johnson would be a nice little step up for Buatsi. I believe Buatsi's got a British Empire belt. I think I can't remember, but Buatsi's coming along nicely.
Yes.
But yeah, Callum Johnson would be nice. That would be a good look. I like that.
I like Buatsi's style. I know some shots might get fired at me after I say this, but I liken his style to almost like Errol Spence. What do you think about that comparison?
I see your vision. I see your vision there. But I'm a little bit nervous about Buatsi. I don't want to talk him up too high in case he lets me down. I don't have I like what I see, but I just don't have the confidence yet because I've got no references. But I see your vision in why you would say that, and it's still, for me, my opinion on Buatsi is still developing, but it's all positive at the moment.
Hey man, breaking news, man. Sean Porter made weight, man. He cut his braids off.
503, you're clouding, man.
Nah, I'm dead ass, bro. I'm wrong. This breaking news. Real talk. He cut his braids. I'm posting a video right now on Smoke City Mallcast.
Hey man, are you serious? He cut his braids off.
Yeah.
Nah, he's clouding, man. 503, he does this, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm watching the video right now, man.
I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe thing again, man. 503 gets me all the time.
All right. Yeah. I'm finna show it to you right now, bro. I'm finna show it to you. As soon as it upload on the page.
Nose.
For real.
Is this the first ever time?
Hold on. I'm about to show it to you right
Sean Porter's got a bar ledge, you know.
That's some heavy ass hair.
See that?
Damn.
Yeah.
Nigga.
He cutting this shit, man.
How do we know that's Sean Porter?
That's Sean Porter, my boy. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you. I ain't got no reason to lie.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. They were that desperate. They said, damn, we got to cut your hair. Shit.
Wow, bro. Nah, that's not a good look. I don't like that.
Wow.
I don't like that, bro.
Yeah. Hey, old fella said that like the Donny in Belly. I don't like that. Banana on lip and all.
Hey, man. I mean, like I said, when it get real, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Desperate times call for desperate measures, my boy. Braids got to go. Got to cut your hang time. Hey, man, I can't make this up, bro. I have no reason to lie, old fella. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
I liken this to like making that wrestler, they made him cut his dreads in the middle of the competition, bro. I like
Well, that was obviously more
that was more racially profiled, but this is
but this is
embarrassing.
Like, damn, Sean, come on, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Embarrassing, dog. He's supposed to be champion, dog. What kind of champion has to cut his braids off to make weight, nigga? Deal with that shit. Ah, man, that's horrible, dog.
Yeah.
WBC champion. This is our welterweight WBC champion.
Jeez,
that's crazy.
Yep,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. And this is the guy that I have given Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford their toughest fight. He the guy. That's the guy.
That nigga said he gonna make history one way or another.
God damn. So first defense, bro, you can't make weight. Junior, the truth, where you at, baby? You gotta explain this one, Ohio. I need some answers.
Is that Junior's boy right there?
Yes, sir. Like Coach Sheldon Harrison say, how the fuck are you gonna explain that?
Yeah.
Where you at, Junior?
Yeah.
I gotta send Junior a link now. You gotta jump on, baby. You gotta jump on, man. I need answers, man.
That's some heavy hair, bro.
Yep, it was 0.5 ounces. Yep. That's crazy.
Look.
That is crazy, man. This dude really cut his hair to make weight. And they putting it all on social media for the fans to see.
Oh, they putting it out themselves.
Yeah, bro, that was on the WBC Instagram.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
2019.
Yep, this boxing for you, brother.
Showtime, Sean Porter.
My man, first title defense. He don't make weight. You having all these problems with your father. People don't know if y'all still working together. You cut your hair to make weight. This kid you fighting really want a title, man. Listen, I was listening to a story, and I like Uga's story, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really been in America that long. I only think like 7 years or something. You know what I'm saying? So, he really wants this title shot, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he took the easier route though, going after Sean Porter. All right, go put it up. Go put it over there. I feel like he took the easier route, man. But because he was in the IBF rankings at first. He was supposed to be Earl mandatory, but somehow he came up to Porter mandatory. But it's all good though. But man, I don't know, man.
It was a wise decision. It's a wise decision.
But I'm just talking about Sean Porter, man. You fighting in a place where Kell Brook whooped your ass at. I don't know.
Man, it's looking bad. It's looking bad, dog. It's looking bad. What's Fool saying on this?
Fool
looking better and better. Fool looking better and better, dog.
If it happens, it happens. If I but from what I sense in the air, I'm sensing it right now physically in the air. I sense upset. Okay, as I smoke my cigar right now, I sense upset. Okay, I just sense something not being Sean Porter having an off night, and Ugas taking advantage of that off night. I could be very wrong. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a prophet. I'm not even a messenger. But I just sense it right now. That's what I sense. Who knows? It's boxing. Because although Alberto Machado is not on the caliber of a Sean Porter, nobody saw that upset coming.
Facts.
True indeed.
So facts, nigga. Nobody really seen a lot of shit happening, bro. Nobody really seen Tyson Fury getting up from that knockout, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody seen Charlo losing in that upset, nigga. That shit still hurt me to this day, nigga. That shit to this day, nigga. That shit still hurt me, nigga.
Nah, speaking of Charlo, they got the rematch.
Yeah, we got the rematch in the city.
Let's speak on it.
You know what? I really messed with you on the fact that Jamal Charlo needs to drop that WBC interim belt. It's not doing shit for him.
Facts, nigga. Fuck the WBC.
Bro. He's defending it again.
You know what I would do if I was Charlo? I would go after my old belt, my IBF.
Or something.
Bro. But anyways, look, this was gonna happen, Fuller. This was gonna happen, bro. Canelo gonna beat Jacobs. He gonna get the IBF belt, and he gonna drop all them shits. As soon as he get undisputed,
hey, bro,
he gonna drop him, bro.
I keep on telling people Canelo will vacate those belts, bro. I'm letting you know right now. He's gonna vacate those belts, and then he's gonna fight at 175, and he's gonna try to go after Kovalev. That's what he's gonna do, bro. Because when you think about it, look, Canelo comes into fights. Floyd Mayweather even said he weighed like 180 in his fight. Amir Khan said he weighed like damn near 182.
Facts.
So he's already used to making that weight, although he's a blown up welterweight.
But look though, for this fight though, it's a rehydration clause.
I put it this way, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he still comes in there like freaking.
So he gonna have to. So for that fight, we all gonna know what Canelo weigh, because the IBF make you do a second day weigh in too.
Yeah, he gonna have to weigh 170.
Facts.
Yeah.
So like I said, he not used to that.
Yeah.
Canelo don't like that shit. That's why he spoke up on it. Soon as they asked him the question, bro, he spoke up on that shit quick. You know
Hey, but don't forget the WBC has hydration clauses as well now too. They implemented those just recently as well.
But they, you know how they do with Canelo, man. Come on now, they will do anything on the earth to make that dude happy. For real, they'll bend over backwards.
Man, I'm telling you, man, they're not gonna make him fight no mandatories. They're not gonna make him do nothing.
Bro. They're not gonna make him fight Mandos, dude.
Because Carlo been his mandatory for almost what, a year and a half now.
It's gonna be voluntary mandatory. He'll fight. That's all he'll fight.
Who ain't been no mandatory? You been interim. Interim don't get you no mandatory nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why he need to drop that strap.
People
just losing money.
Nah, man,
just losing money holding that shit.
You got Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford. I mean, and Errol Spence fighting for the diamond WBC belt. Can you believe that shit? You see the motherfuckers trying to get their hands down here in that Texas gold mine, man. They want some of that money. Yeah.
Shit. Belt, man. These Infinity Stones, bro, be making these Infinity Stones are promoters' fee because like the belts don't even belong to the fighters; they belong to promoters. Because if a promoter controls a belt, he controls the network, he controls the A side, B side, and he controls the more or less like the percentage.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, man. I'm gonna just say this, and I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about the promoter. And I think Richard Schaefer has something to do with this, because I think he promoted Mikey for this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I want Earl to really go after this WBC belt next. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Doug Crawford. If the Crawford fight is there, and Bob Arum and them, you know, they come with a bag. ESPN come with the bag, and you know, y'all debate it out. You know, negotiate with Fox. If y'all gonna co-promote the fight, that's cool too. But I really want Earl to go after this WBC belt because they fighting for the diamond belt, him and Mikey. So that should automatically put you in the top 5 rankings. I don't care which one it is. And you know what I'm saying? I want Earl to put these boys to shame and enroll in the clean boxing program as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, he already ranked in the WBC. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's gonna everything gonna line up perfect. Go ahead, Foodie.
No, what I'm saying is these belts, like sometimes fighters don't want to keep those belts because they have to pay to keep them. That's why, like, I hate to mention it, but Floyd dropped all his belts. He was like, forget this, man. I'm not paying these sanctioning fees. He's like, I'm good.
Well, that's why lineal's a beautiful thing. Yeah, there's no official lineal belt, but you're not paying no. There's no fighters complaining about, oh, I got too many sanctioning fees. They taking, you know what I mean, a portion of my purse all the time and whatnot. There's none of that. You know what I mean? It's just the man who beat the man. You know what I mean?
How much do the sanctioning fees get off the fighter's purse?
Yeah, dude, a lot, dude. Like
I believe it's like
10%.
Nah, I don't think it's high as that. I might be wrong, but I thought it was like 3 to 5% or something like that. But and especially if you're like a unified champion, say if you got 3 belts, that adds up. You know what I mean? We're talking about 15%.
Another thing that you have to consider too, these fighters in the WBC, you know, say if you're a WBC champion, you know, you not only have to pay that sanctioning fee, but you have to pay for VADA too. That's more money out your purse.
Indeed.
You have to pay for VADA. You basically have to pay to say, "Hey, I'm clean. I'm not doing anything." You know, they milk these fighters. That's why when it's my time, man, my first cut. I'm buying a wing stop. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
I'm not gonna
they
buy
milk
no
these
car.
fighters, but that's why they're in. A lot of these fighters are in debt to the promoter because the promoter
Yeah,
pays
that's what I'm
a
saying. You
lot of
gotta
those
really,
monies, and a lot of those fees get waived because promoters have certain deals and cut. You know what I mean? Backdoor deals with the
that's
sanctioning
why
bodies.
Anthony Joshua literally cannot afford to lose because he will lose endorsement, and that's where all of his bread and butter is coming from. If he loses, there's a chance he may lose endorsement. He doesn't make that money off of fighting. He makes money off of endorsements. That's why these
Correct.
UK fans are kind of dumb to say, well, he gets this for this fight. He gets this much for this fight. No, he doesn't. He gets endorsement money. That's where his money is coming from.
Man,
Not
if Anthony Joshua is smart, man, if he getting all that endorsement money, he should be stacking all his purses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
because he don't, for him to be ranked number one, you know, as far as net worth, man, you know what I'm saying? He should be stacking his money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't living like, he not living like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
The thing is boxing. You have to really like navigate through this thing. Boxing, in a way, reminds me of the music industry.
Right.
Like, if you're not like really careful, people will like mess over you badly,
Yeah.
and you have to really be on your P's and Q's. You have to really, but when you're on your P's and Q's, you risk yourself getting frozen out. That's the thing. That's the main thing. They don't like in the boxing. They don't want smart boxers. That's the thing. They don't want like three smart boxers. They just want
Yeah, but
boxers.
I think everything that you're alluding to, I think Al Hammond doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think he doing that, bro. With guys, you see what he doing. You see what he doing with Wilder,
Yeah.
Earl. You know what I'm saying? You see what he did with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? All these guys can make money, man. It's just how the lifestyle that you live. That's why I say everybody is not gonna be able to do what Floyd did. You know what I'm saying? And the closest person I see trying to do what Floyd did is Broner, as far as like flashy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say one thing too. About the whole situation is that like you shouldn't like strive to like try to do what Floyd did. You should just strive to carve your own lane. That's the thing. Like Floyd, a lot of times what Floyd does, what he does is because it's like mostly insecurity. It's coming from a place of insecurity. If you're like having to wear like some Three Musketeer boots and stuff like that, then like for
Yeah.
it's like it's coming from a place of insecurity, man. It's not coming from a place of like genuine. Like I'm sorry to say it, but Floyd has horrible fashion sense. He has like some of the worst fashion sense I've seen in my life. You know, that dude does not know how to dress for shit. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody different, man. You know, some people can make nothing out of something. Some people can make a whole lot of nice shit make look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And he one of them dudes that be tripping sometimes. He go way left field. But yeah, man, it was a cool night of boxing, man. Salute to Anthony Yard, man, Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying? And boxing is in a good place, man. Like I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Long as we get to see some of these fights, man, I'm new to this. I want to keep seeing Anthony Yard on ESPN and Daniel Dubois. I want to see these guys, keep fighting, stay active, man. Come back in a couple of more months. Y'all didn't really take a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all can be back maybe, June, September-ish. You know what I'm saying? August. You know what I'm saying? Stay active. Don't stay out of the gym too long. Hopefully Anthony Yarde, he can fight Kovalev. There's no excuses at this point. Like I said, both them dudes fight on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse, man.
I want to even if Deontay Wilder does sign with DAZN, that means Al Heyman still has his pocket in DAZN. Like, if any Al Heyman fighter that signs with DAZN,
bro, he been had his pocket in DAZN.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yeah, he has
You
agreement
haven't
in
realized
Germany.
it, bro? He been had his pocket in DAZN. Daniel Jacobs, Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields. All these people do business with Al. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
He got Louis
503.
Bella over there, bro. Come on, man.
He also did a deal with DAZN Germany, so PBC cards get shown subscribers from Germany that have DAZN are shown PBC cards.
Thank you, man.
And that's what people don't realize. I wish people would realize that he's not a promoter, he's an advisor. There's a difference between being a promoter and advisor.
He got one of the main promoters that all his fighters do business with at the DAZN.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's why I say the tank and Tevin Farmer fight could have been happening because Tevin is signed with Lou DiBella, okay, and Tank is signed with Mayweather, and all these dudes work with Al, bro. It all line right back up to this man. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing holding that fight back except for I don't know. I mean, honestly, me personally, I think Gervonta makes easy work with Tevin Farmer. That's just me personally.
It's Mayweather, man. I'm telling you what it is, man. They could have been
especially as Farmer thinks he can fight in the pocket now.
What? With what power, though?
Exactly. Farmer's pillow fisted, man. I mean, he's got like 24 fights and about 5 knockouts.
This boy done finally got a taste of some money, and he know that he can make a bunch of money fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You get these boys, you know what I'm saying, 6-7 million a piece. Put that joint on pay-per-view. Put that thing in Brooklyn or the DMV somewhere. Man, that thing gonna sell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Farmer's from Washington, isn't he?
Nah, he from Philly, bro.
Oh, of course he is.
He from Philly.
Yeah. He's from Philly, man. I went mad. Yeah, he's from Philly.
Yeah, he a Philly boy, man. I'm telling you, man. You put Boots on the undercard, Danny, man. That thing gonna sell, man.
Wow. Man, Farmer used to be slick, man. He used to have good defense, but in his last 3 fights, man, he's turned. Yeah,
people calling him Sweet Pea, like, man. They comparing him to your boy.
Shades of Sweet Pea, but in his last 3 fights, man, he's turned into this, fighting in the pocket and all of that. I'm telling you right now, if he fights in the pocket with Tank, he's gonna end up getting himself seriously hurt. Tank will fuck him up.
Of course he gonna get hurt. But I think Tevin is gonna know in that fight he can't fight like that.
Yeah, because he lost to that Japanese guy, who eventually got popped for something, so the decision was reversed.
Yeah, they robbed him. He got robbed.
Yeah, he was fighting in the pocket with him, and then who else was he? That Japanese guy was his second to last fight. I can't remember who he fought last. I can't even remember the guy's name, but I don't know, man. Farmer. I don't know if that fight's even going to happen because Tank needs to move up anyway, as it is.
Nah, man. I think Tank should unify and fight Miguel Burchett, man.
He should, but they're both acting like divas, man. Both Tank and Farmer are acting like divas.
That would be a good fight. Miguel Burchett and Tank. That would be a good fight.
And I think Burchett got a fight coming up too.
Who are you fighting?
I don't know. I got to look it up, but I think I seen it on ESPN. I think he fighting on ESPN.
Yeah, trying to remember.
Okay, they say Hooker made weight weighed in at 140 exact. So Hooker good. You know what I'm
Tank,
saying?
Tank lost his. Tank couldn't make weight at the against who was the guy he fought on the Mayweather undercard? I forgot his name. What's his name, man? Anyway,
Fonseca.
Fonseca. Yeah, he didn't make weight then. He didn't make weight in his last fight. So he's struggling at 130, man. He just needs to move up to 135. If this fight against Farmer's not going to happen, fuck it. Move up to 135 and call out get that Lomachenko fight, man.
Speaking of Lomachenko, he has some select words for Floyd Mayweather and Tank.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, it's called prize fighting for a reason. Don't get mad because you're stuck and Bob Arum's running out of opponents for you. Nobody told you to sign to Bob Arum. Nobody told you to do 2 Olympic tours either. Yes, I admit that Floyd has something to do with fights not happening for Tank. I admit it. Tank needs to leave and go out on his own shield. But for you to say that they're not athletes and that they're businessmen, it's prize fighting, bro. That's what it comes down to. That nigga's just mad that he's with Bob Arum and he has really no control over who he fights. That's what it really comes down to. That nigga don't have no control over who he fights. Look at his last opponents. Like, he fought, like, you got to look at all of his opponents, and he's had, like, with the exception of one, he's had advantages. On every single last opponent, he's had advantages, except for 2 opponents that he's always had an advantage. He's never been an underdog in any of his fights. So this dude needs to shut up. He really does. I'm like, this dude is stupid. You know?
And that's what makes you a great fighter, is when you're the underdog. Like, that's what made Muhammad Ali such a great fighter, because when you win fights that you're not due to win, you know what I mean? Like, if you're the underdog and you prove the boxing world wrong, that's what makes you great. You know what I mean? And Lomachenko hasn't done that. Now, if Ugas beats Sean Porter, then it's kind of like, okay, depending on how he beats him, as long as he doesn't, get a robbery, Porter doesn't get robbed, and he beats him genuinely, then that kind of puts him on the map a little bit. But if he does the same against Spence and Crawford, then that will make him a great fighter. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's all politics in boxing, man. It's all politics. It's a cross between the sweet science and the business and the entertainment factor of boxing. This is what constitutes boxing. The sport of boxing, the entertainment, which is your profile outside of boxing. Because if you don't have no profile in boxing, you can only go so far. Lomachenko don't have no profile outside of boxing. Adrian Broner does have a big profile outside of boxing. He does stupid stuff on Instagram. People that are not even interested in boxing know about Adrian Broner. So when Adrian Broner fights, he does numbers. Nobody knows about Lomachenko. Nobody knows about some of these other guys outside of hardcore boxing fans and immediate sports supporters like Crawford in Omaha. He's got Omaha behind him, but outside of that, casuals don't know about Crawford too tough. Do you know what I mean?
But I'm gonna be real with you though, bro. Ever since he been fighting on ESPN, his name been buzzing.
It's been getting bigger.
I'm gonna keep it a stack though. The only person that Lomachenko can fight on ESPN right now is Terrence Crawford. That would be competitive, and that means he would have to move up. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I understand the Anthony Corolla.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Damn fool, you be making sense. Cause that's what I mean. That's basically that would be Earl versus Mikey 2.0. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he made Rigo move up 2 weight classes. So let's see you move up 2 weight classes and fight Terrence Crawford.
Shit, the hate for Lomachenko is real.
look, I understand. Okay, you want to do a voluntary defense. I understand that. Okay, I give you that, right?
Right.
I give you that. No problem. Okay, but look, if there's no other options, because the thing is, I'm not trying to be a PBC like fanboy, but if Bob Arum doesn't want to negotiate with PBC fighters, if Bob Arum is making a free agent sign a multiple fight deal in order to get the fight with the guy that you just want to fight and you have no interest in fighting these other guys, then it's not worth the effort. The Bob Arum formula is, okay, I know you want to fight this guy, but you're going to have to fight these 4 guys first. And then maybe we'll give you that guy. And then after that, he'll say, well, you know what? I don't want to give you that guy. I want you to sign another contract, and then maybe we'll decide to give you that guy. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. And that's how Bob Arum does. That's just how it works. That's why, like, I'm going to say one more thing about this. When Terrence Crawford allegedly offered Danny Garcia a fight, I was confused because I was like, well, you know, Danny Garcia already got a fight with Adrian Granados, so like, why?
But it didn't matter because he could have canceled that fight with Granados, and Al could have easily replaced that fight. That was up to Danny to take. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm fucking with Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford.
But this is another thing, though. This is another thing that I question about that.
What?
I understand you mess with him, but this is why I question. Bob Arum said that the only relevant welterweights were Errol Spence, and that Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia were irrelevant. So if he's saying that, what makes him think that he's going to make that fight? You know? But he sure as hell did make an Amir Khan fight, because he knows Amir Khan gets knocked out. And last time I checked, Danny Garcia, he hasn't really been knocked out as of late. So
Man,
I think it's the inner workings of Mr. Bob. You know, that's how I feel. Personally.
I think that Bob Arum want to work with Al Heyman, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think once Bob Arum is long gone, and whoever he left top rank to, or whoever's gonna take his spot, I think they gonna work with Al. And that's just me, what I think. I think it's only a matter of time, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hurry up, you know. Like, hurry
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Been around too long. Like, just hurry up and go. You know, like, no disrespect, but he's putting a pain in my ass. Like, you've been around too long. You know?
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna wish death on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at none of these promoters, man, because it's all a game at the end of the day.
No, I'm mad at Bob Arum because the thing is, he's trying to bait these fighters into these big old contracts, and he's trying to play Cold War. And I don't like that. That thing's not cool, man. You're trying to bait dudes in. Look, say if Errol Spence, I'm telling you, say if Errol Spence did sign an ESPN bag, he's going to be like, well, I want you to fight these guys first, you know, before you get a Terrence Crawford fight. You know, he's like,
Nah, man, you can't do that because Terrence Crawford is already saying Terrence Crawford is old, man. If him and Earl gonna fight, man, it needs to happen now, bro. Earl is already a champion, making his what is this? His third title defense. You know what I'm saying? Second title defense, third title. Okay, third title defense, because he fought. Oh shit, he fought Peterson. Then he fought Ocampo. So yeah, this is third title defense. So we gonna see, man. Yeah.
You know, if I have to eat crow tomorrow night, Porter said he wants Spence next. I want his word to be gold. That's what I want. I want his words to be gold. That word better be gold. He better not be just name dropping and then all of a sudden this guy is on his thing again. He better be like for real. Don't BS. Don't BS, man. For real. If you want it, make the fight. It's like the easiest fight to make.
Yeah, man.
Mando.
That's why I say, if you can send 5 million to Danny, you can send 10 to Errol. You know what I'm saying? Plus, on the back end or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You can send 5. If you can send 5 million to Danny, you can send 10 to Errol. You know what I'm saying? And I know that both these guys is finna make a boatload of cash with these pay-per-views, man. I think Bud fight gonna do at least, you know what I'm saying, 300,000, and I think Earl gonna do at least 500,000. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? So both these guys is gonna make multi millions. You know what I'm saying? So it is one of the easiest fights to make, in my opinion, because you was so willing to fight Danny. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how you be willing to fight Earl. You know what I'm saying?
Same energy.
Yeah. Both these guys got to keep the same energy. Earl do too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good look, man. It's a good fight, and both of these brothers have got fights coming up. Let's see how they do. Spencer's fighting next weekend, and they're good. They're good matchups. Let's see how they both do, and hopefully after that, we can get something popping. I'm just hoping that Porter doesn't get in the way or Pacquiao doesn't get in the way. But in boxing, anything could happen, man. I'm not holding my breath on it, but I would definitely love to see it next for both of these guys. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait until 2025 or some shit like that,
Yeah, man. But it's 7 o'clock, man. We done been on for a little minute, man. 78 finna get ready and come on. I'm finna go ahead and get some last words, man. Full go on mute, bro.
All right.
Yeah, it was some a little noise in the background. I don't know. You probably in the store or something. But yeah, man. Let me get some last words. One of them ones.
Yeah, man. Salute to the Lions. Lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp. Yes, sir.
Do you know what? That's got to be my second favorite war chant after Neho. And I'm still riding with my man Dogbo. You know what I mean? He's still the warrior champ to me. I'm still riding with Dogbo, man. Fuck all of you lot.
I'm definitely, when I get my mixer, man, I'm definitely gonna be getting some dope sound bites. So I'm gonna have to include that one in now.
Holler at me, man. I'll get you that Neho's war chant, man. I've got that already.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to get some sound bites, man. But I want to see Dogbo, man. I want to see him come back. But go ahead, one of the ones.
Yeah. But we'll get into that another time. But yeah, Dogbo, he's still the warrior champ to me, and yeah, I'm still riding with him, man. I ain't abandoning shit, man. Fuck all of you lot that are saying that he's done. He ain't done. He's a warrior. He go and get this. But yeah, big up everyone on the panel. Salute to thanks for shooting that link. I mean, it's always good to talk that boxing, as I always say. Yeah, man, to everyone that's listening to this on the re-upload, or if you're listening live, man, subscribe and support these brothers on the panel. You know what I mean? Because they're dropping that content. Subscribe to 503, putting in that good work. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones. I'm out. Peace. Roll it up.
Big up your boots. You know what I'm talking about. Salute to one of them ones, man. In the whole UK. Lions in the camp, man. Lions in the camp. You know
Lions in the camp.
I always much love to my boy Anthony Yard and Triple D. Dynamite Dubois for getting the stoppage tonight, man. It was a good night of boxing, man. well, I say a good midday of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like 1 o'clock when that fight came on down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I did get a chance to see it live, so I'm glad I got the ESPN Plus app. Salute to ESPN for making that deal. BT Sport as well. Oh, fella, let me get some last words from you, my Northside brother.
Yeah. Once again, respect for shooting that link. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure chopping it up with the man them, the L them in the dig. Salute to the whole panel. Stay ready was on earlier. Salute to Full of Sports. Subscribe in the dig. One, my UK brother, subscribe. Them UK, them Cuban sympathizers, you know what I mean? Salute to, you know what I mean? Salute to, where Act Reach at? Where Act Reach at? But salute
Yeah, where's Ack at, man? You know what I
Quattro
mean?
Cinco. He probably getting it in, you know what I mean, in the gym, you know what I mean, sparring it up, you know what I mean, working on his craft. So salute to Quattro Cinco, Act Reach
Yeah,
at 45.
he getting it in because I sent him a link, man. But I think he taking a break from the YouTube thing right now. I think he's trying to
Okay.
focus.
Yeah, let him focus in, you know what I mean? Let him zero in on the task at hand. So salute to him. And once again, I'm gonna leave it at this. There's always heavyweights out there to fight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna direct this to my brother Cali Enigma, getting the dig. Um, when we meet, you know what I mean, in the live streams again, we'll discuss this further. But I'm gonna leave. Um, but there's other heavyweights to fight. I'm gonna always just drop a couple, you know what I mean, in pardon. So I'm gonna drop these three, you know what I mean, that are actually on the PBC that Luis Ortiz could fight, but we'll see if you say they turn them down in the dig. So we got Izu Ugono, the Nigerian, who has one loss to Brazil. I mean, he on the PBC, he can get cleaned up by Luis Ortiz, but that remains to be seen. Uh, I would like to hear about that. We got Adam Konauki. Y'all know about Baby Huey, Adam Konauki, who just cleaned up Gerald Washington real easy. Defeated Charles Martin. Um, let's hear about that. We also got Andy Ruiz Jr., who was just added on to the PBC recently. I would like to know about that. Did those guys don't want no smoke either? I got at least 15 more heavyweights that I'm gonna drop. You know what I mean? Every time you hear the R fella's voice, I'm gonna drop some more. You know what I mean? So the vision, and you gonna tell me all those heavyweights don't want no smoke? What's the point then? You know what I mean? What's the point?
Okay,
$20 million.
say the name again for me, man. Say the name again.
All right, you know what I mean? But that's what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated all fella. I'll be back for another live stream. $20 million net worth. Luis Ortiz, and I'm gone.
All right. Hey, Phil, I want you to say the names one more time for me, bro. Who was the names? The three names for Ortiz to fight?
Oh, Izu Gono.
Izu Gono, okay.
Andy Ruiz Jr.
Okay.
And another PBC, Adam Konauki.
Okay, got you.
Starting 3. I got more to come.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that, man. But yeah, I think Fuller dropped off, man. But salute to everybody that came. This was the Game Alliance, man. My boy Anthony Yarde, Lions in the camp, Dynamite Dubois. You know what I'm saying? The boys fighting at the Peacock Gym got it done tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back probably tomorrow with another one. Chop it up after the Ugas Porter winner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back tomorrow. I got everybody emails locked in, so we're gonna react to that fight. and we just gonna have fun tomorrow night, man. So stay tuned, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. I'm gone. Peace and salute to everybody that came through today, man. Fula, stay ready. All fella, one of them ones. Hold on, baby. Let me finish. Everybody that came through, man. Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. I'm gone.
Peace.
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 Peace.